I hope you can see me. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. I'm in a tight spot, so that's why I'm asking. If you can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me and I'm clear, give me 3 thumbs up. I knew this spot might be a little kooky. Yeah, yeah, this one's a little kooky. I'ma just do the best I can. Thank you, my Renaissance grandma. If you ain't first, you're last. Thank you so much. If you guys can see me, give me a thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me, give me 2 thumbs up. If you can see me and hear me and I'm clear, give me 3 thumbs up. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, Patient Saint Crystal, Martin, my own beautiful, my two-step garden, Lady Victoria, Will Burnett, Q Dub, BASU, how you doing? Of course, my Renaissance grandma, first in the house. Let me see. Talisha, Crafty Leo, how you doing, Crafty Leo? It's so good to see you, my sister. I got an idea for you too. Um, I'll tell you about it before I say anything, okay? Carla Richardson, new farm, her. Huh, that's clever. Shawanda, how you doing, Shawanda? Let me see, Sale and Gomer's 44. Thank you, everybody, for the confirmation. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get right into it because I really, truly ain't gonna be here this long unless you guys have enough questions. G. Cole in the house. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Rena. Unless you guys got questions, I won't keep you long because I got a lot of work to do. But I was thinking about something that, listen, with all these storms going on, and I'm not just saying the storms and the weird stuff going on politically, okay? It's one tool besides a heater that we really need to, I think is one of the most important tools that you could purchase. If you're a new homesteader, if you're a gardener, I mean a real true deep dark gardener, okay? And this ain't like off your balcony type of situation. I'm not saying you ain't a real gardener. I'm talking about the tool I'm talking about is for somebody with a nice yard and they really doing it, and every year they got a lot of cleanup, that kind. All right, thank you, D Love. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna show you a couple options, and then y'all can ask away. A chainsaw. This is one of my favorite chainsaws. It's the it's my favorite because not only is it one of the most reliable chainsaws. This is not a promotion, by the way, y'all. Um, Not only is it one of the most reliable chainsaws I ever had, but it's the cheapest. This thing cost me no, back then it cost me $50. I watched a video years ago, and this guy was talking about his chainsaw, and he's a professional tree trimmer, arborist, and he was testing all of the cheapest chainsaws that you could find. Hey, Katina Brooks. And he ran this little chainsaw right here, and he did his whole day's work with it. He wanted to see if he could break it and how long it would take before it break. It ran so good and so strong that he actually dropped a big gigantic tree, several trees, with this little baby chainsaw. Okay, and it was called chainsaw. It no brand to it, nothing. Okay. Let me see. Every year, I mean, right after that video, they changed it to, I think it's called Ecolite. I put it in the description box, but it's the exact same chainsaw, but they just changed the name of it. Y'all know how it is when you get on Amazon or something and you got some of those knockoff type brands. Same exact chainsaw, they just changed the name on it. Why did I say chainsaw? Because with this weather the way it is, I don't know how many times. Let me get to why I did this video. Is because I finally left the land yesterday after the live stream, right? And what I found out, I hadn't left the land in over 4 days. So when I left, my roads are dirt. So when I left, I couldn't get out. I didn't know that a tree had fell in the roadway. And I mean, I could have went all the way back to my land. My driveway is like 2 football fields long. And you know what I'm saying? So I could have went all the way back into the compound and then, got my other real chainsaws and stuff. But I didn't, because I keep this little guy in my truck at all times. And I keep it full of chain bar oil and I keep it full of gas. And I set it down in a Rubbermaid tub just in case it leaks. Let me tell you something. I pulled this little sucker out and tore that tree up and threw it to the side of my driveway till I get back so I can handle it later. And here I am. Now, the reason I said this and the reason I'm doing this video is because with all these trees falling and all these high winds and all these rains and everything else, this one little thing might mean life or death for you. I was looking at all the footage from Texas, and one thing I noticed was trees was down everywhere. And sometimes your car gonna get caught in a flood because you can't move this tree. You don't got a 4x4 with no big old Bigfoot tires. So you're gonna mess around and get stuck right there. If you leave your vehicle in certain situations, that makes you even more vulnerable. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna tell everybody about it. Now, I got a lot of professional chainsaws. I use this the most. All my chainsaws, I got a Ryobi chainsaw that I really like, and it still works to this very day. I'm about to clean the carburetor out. But I got a lot of steel chainsaws that I'm cleaning out right now because I got to drop a couple trees on the land when I go back. Now, I'm going to show you. I'm gonna take y'all on a Lead Farmer field trip, okay, in a minute. But I want to show you something. Let me show you right now. Now, I got this big old massive steel chainsaw 271, and I got I can't remember my other one. It's still on the land. It's ready to go. That's why it ain't with me. And I got this little chainsaw 2500, but I'm gonna tell you what put in the most work that I've ever had. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Okay? Come with me. Come with me. I want you to see something because this is important. And I hope I don't break up. I want you to look at something. Do y'all see my yard all the way back? I'm almost to the street. I'm almost to the street. I hope I'm not breaking up. Let me know if I'm breaking up or not. Give me a thumbs up if you can see me. Give me 2 thumbs up if you can see me and hear me. This is important. Give me 2 thumbs up if you can see me and hear me, because this is important. Okay, thank you, Crafty Leo. Do y'all see nice, crispy grass cut? It wasn't always like this. There was trees everywhere. The only trees you see is fruit trees that I planted. This whole thing was full of trees. This whole thing was full of trees. Now come on, come with me. I'm gonna take you some more. All of this was full of trees. All of this. I planted all of these fruit trees, okay? Everything you see here, I planted. All of this was trees. All of this was trees. Every tree you see now is fruit trees that I planted, from pecans to apples to plums to pears, bananas, whatever. But every single tree, all of this was a forest. All of this, as far as you can see, was a forest, right? I cut all them trees down by hand. I did that with an axe, a hand axe that used to belong to my father, an axe, and a chainsaw. What kind of chainsaw did I use? Nope, not no steel. Nope, not an Echo. I'm gonna tear your head off in a minute, and I got proof just in case you don't believe me. Okay. I chopped down all of those trees with a hand axe, a full-size axe, and this little bitty electric home light chainsaw. I've had this home light chainsaw. I bought this when I was at my other homestead. So I've had this probably almost 20 years. Let me see, my son, maybe 16, 17 years I've had this. Electric chainsaw did all this. You could ask my wife, because she had to stand there and watch me do this. And we had burn barrels in the back here, and I burned all that wood for months. With this, all you did was plug it in. This was before the whole battery operated stuff. You plug this in, so you don't got to worry about whether your battery is charged or not. I used to plug this in, put your bar chain oil up here, and nothing else to worry about. Oh, this one didn't even have a lock. That's right. And that was it. That was all. And I cleared this land with this and an axe. God is my witness. Now that technology has moved forward, like EcoFlow, Rutgers Homestead, what's going on, brother? You could pull out an EcoFlow or something and plug this home light chainsaw into it. Most people nowadays is riding around with some kind of solar power station in their car, in their vehicle. Okay, where they say, you got an EcoFlow in the back, or you got a Blue Eddy, or you got a Jack, or you got something in your car. You can plug this right into that and chop down anything. And if you don't think, you're looking at this thinking, well, that can't chop no big trees down. The tree that I cut down, the biggest tree that I cut down with that little electric chainsaw, was about big around as me. You hear me? It was like this. And I started on one side and I came around the other side, and I made my front cut, of course. And then the bar ain't long enough to cut through that. So I started on one side, came around the other side, hit that side again, came up the middle, and put a shim in it and knocked it in. That tree was so big, I'm going to tell you, this is truth. I'm speaking pure truth. The tree was so big that it almost went out into the lake when I dropped it, right? There, to this very day, there's branches that had jammed themselves down into the ground that'll be there until they rot, number one. Number two, that tree was so doggone big that it took forever just to cut it up. I still to this day have proof of everything I'm telling you, and that is exactly what made the tropical circle. The tropical circle, the reason I made the tropical circle back in the day with all the banana trees and tropical trees and plants and stuff, so I could hide the stump. Because I cut the stump all the way down to the ground. Hey, Missy Hawk, how you doing, my sister? I cut the stump flush. And, I forget what kind of tree it was, but I cut it down. And I just built up a giant, beautiful tropical jungle around it so you couldn't see the stump. That's the only reason I made the tropical circle. Not because I was trying to be fancy. I did it because I was trying to hide that stump. I got rid of all the rest of the stumps, but I couldn't get rid of that one because it was that big around, right? I could stand on it and look like the tree. So I wanted to come in here and tell you guys, if you really, really want one good emergency tool that's cheap, man, get you a chainsaw. I don't care if it's electric. I got a couple chainsaws down in the description box. I got this gas, this little 12-inch gas, and I put this electric home light. You can also buy one of those Ryobi, and I'll put that in the description too. Ryobi Sawzall works great. Everybody keep buying those little miniature chainsaws. I advise you don't do that, because what I'm doing now, you have to sharpen those chains, and that little chainsaw is going to keep on dulling out. You keep thinking, why don't you see them no more? Because they garbage. They this big, and you got to keep sharpening that blade. And sharpening a chainsaw blade ain't something you want to do every 5 minutes. Okay? Now, every time you cut down a tree, maybe. But every 5 minutes, that's ridiculous. So a handheld sawzall, that Ryobi one that I've been using all these years, especially out on the land, works like butter. Okay? So I just wanted to come in here and tell y'all that, honestly, if you don't have any questions, I'll let it go, because I'm going to show you something. This is what I'm going to do. While I answer y'all questions, this is what I'm going to do. Because I know this spot that I'm in is garbage. While I answer questions, I'm going to show you this. I'll be answering questions while I work. How about that? That way, give y'all a chance. I'm in this corner because this is the only shade I got, y'all. So please, this is my B corner. How you doing, Victoria? So all I'm doing here, y'all, is just cleaning up my chainsaw. I'm getting it ready for some real work I got to do. And I'm not doing a thorough job. I'm just cleaning right now just to get ready to knock out this job. I got to drop about two nice sized trees, and I want to be fresh. So I'm answering all questions if you got them. If not, you know, I'll let it go in a minute. All I'm doing, this is old bar chain oil and wood chip crumbs from my last job. A lot of this, I think I ain't used this since I dropped all them trees. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's my other chainsaw that's still on the land. I haven't used that one since we cleared the land for Princess Lead. And if you don't think you can use no chainsaw, you wrong about that. There is a lot of safety into it. You just can't just go throwing that thing around like it ain't nothing. Okay. Any questions? Missy Hawk says, doing good, my brother. Let me see. Hope you and the fam are well over there. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to safely clean things up. Say Ryobi makes great tools. You know, a lot of people don't like Ryobi, and I think the reason they don't like Ryobi is because they're not like this super macho brand of tool. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I like Vivor. I would say go get a Vivor chainsaw, but I've never used one, so I ain't gonna speak on it. All I'm doing, y'all, is using a little paintbrush and some just engine degreaser spray. That's all. You see all that mess come off. Let me see. And this is a steel chainsaw, steel brand chainsaw. So these are kind of pricey. So I'm not, you know, you got to go to a dealer to get one of these. You can't get one of these out of any box store. Nowhere. Not a Walmart, not a Home Depot, no Lowe's. You literally Got to go to a steel dealership. Zach Price in the house. What's going on, my brother? What's going on, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, man, I'm getting ready for another situation I got. Say people will come. Let me see. Say people will come and realize these companies use the same international parts, for example. Absolutely. Echo owns and makes. Yes, yes, absolutely. Hey, Miss Shirley OG, how you doing? I was watching your video. Was that Thursday night? Yeah. Thursday night. It was storming and I was watching you. So you kept me company. I ain't want to come in there and bother y'all or nothing. So I was just sitting back watching it, enjoying myself. Veronica says, I ordered one from a location in Mississippi when I had to go check on my property down there. Exactly. And you know, if you if you have land and you don't own a chainsaw, you must got a lot of money. Missy Hawk said, I will watch the replay. Oh, I got you, sister. Say, I never used a chainsaw in my life. A little intimidating. What would be a good one to start with? Missy, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. We'll talk. Don't do nothing yet. Okay? Cause we'll talk about it Sunday. Or today, whatever you want to do, but we'll talk about it. Don't spend a nickel. Let me see. The Nightway said, oh, no problem, Miss Shirley OG. The Nightway said, OLED, what brand of bar and chain do you use? I use, and here's the bar to it right here. I use the steel bar and a Oregon. I got Oregon bars for spares, and I got the original steel bars. But I won't buy another steel bar because, shoot, Oregon, all the professionals use Oregon bars and chains, right? So I'm like, wow, that really must say something. And Oregon is cheaper than steel brand bars and chains. So that's why I went off and bought a bunch of Oregon chains and bars. Yeah. And this is an 18-inch bar for anybody asking. That was an 18-inch bar. This is the 271. So I could put a 20 on it, but it just ain't going to have enough power. So I don't want to play with that. I should have got the 291 is what I should have did, but that mug was so expensive. So all I'm doing now, y'all, is just wiping out all the grease. Crafty Leo says, what brand oil do you use, or are they all about the same? Hey, all about the same. The cheapest one I can buy, the one I got now, I don't even know if it got a name on it. What is this? Pro Select bar chain oil. I think I got this from Tractor Supply or something. I don't know where I got it. I got a jug here because I keep some chainsaws here. And I got a jug out on the land, and I don't know what that is. I think the label even melted off of it. It's in a black jug. Let me see. The nice way say, for my two-stroke, I use Echo Red Armor 2-cycle oil. Now, every time you buy a steel chainsaw, they give you a bunch of 2-cycle oil. So I haven't even had to buy none in a while because I got a lot of steel equipment. Let me see. Oh, anytime, Crafty Leo. Anytime. Lady Victoria said, we found a guy here who has a thing up at the flea market, and he'll build you a chain if you need one. Okay. That's a good hustle. So this is as clean as I'm going to bother doing this, just so y'all know. I'm not trying to get it pristine right now because I'm about to put some work in on that mug. And here's the cover. I'm just going to clean that the same way I just cleaned that. I got that gunk out. And I'm not going to do this pristine because I'm supposed to be taking all of this stuff out. I'm not even going to do that. All I'm trying to do is just get it operational, nice and clean. I'm doing basically like a field dressing is what I'm doing. I'm not doing a, okay, let's put it away for the winter kind of situation. This is what I do when I'm working. Because you don't want all this to build up. Hey, Veronica says, thank you, Lid, because I noticed, hold on. I had a mulberry tree in my property because I was going to cut it down until I went and inspected and saw it and thought of you, wife in the pear tree. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We found that maypop passion fruit. Yeah. And all them fruit they done finally came to life too. All them little blooms, there's a bunch of fruit now. And I'm gonna give another word of caution, just in case. Today, when I grabbed my chainsaw, you know what I pulled out of my chainsaw? Well, what crawled out of my chainsaw? Black widow spider. If you out here in these gardens, and this ain't just for homesteaders and farmers, if you out here in these gardens, somebody had a nerve one time to ask me why I always wear gloves. I don't answer stupid stuff like that. If you see me digging in dirt, fixing my car, doing something greasy, grimy, and gritty, and they ask me, why do you wear gloves? I'm gonna let you Google that. You gotta be kidding me if you don't know the answer to that. And just so happened, I'm cleaning out the inside of my trimmer, and it was a big, full-grown black widow spider living inside of it. And she walked right across my finger. I almost lost my mind. Telling you, in the South, when it feel like something on you, damn it, it's something on you. Don't be like, that feel weird. Nah, freak out. It's time to freak out, damn it. If you live in the South. The Nightway says, speaking of putting it away for the winter or whatever, Ethanol Shield is a very good brand. It keep gas good in all the chambers until next use. You know what? I use so much. I use my tools so much, and plus, I live in the South. I really don't use that stuff that much, like Stay-Bill and all of that stuff. I don't use it. What I do is run the fuel out of my engines, and I put them away, and they never clog. The only time they clog is if I mess around and don't put no non-ethanol fuel. I like to use non-ethanol fuel. And if I don't got non-ethanol, I run the engines dry and then put it away on everything, my motorcycles and everything. So that's all that's doing, y'all. Just getting it a little cleaned out. If you got any questions, I'm here for you. I'm not trying to make it pristine and beautiful. I'm just trying to get it ready for the next mission. Now that's the tricky part because I'm on camera. And okay. Let me see. So let I appreciate how you take other people's opinions and add to them, or just say, okay, that's cool. Most people gotta be right all the time. I'm not right about a lot of stuff, man. Ain't no need of me faking the funk. The worst embarrassment in the world is when you wrong. And when I'm wrong and I done clown on somebody, listen, I will apologize in a heartbeat, whether you accept it or not. If I apologize, I mean it from my heart. I ain't right about everything. And usually, I'm saying stuff from my own point of view or my own knowledge that I got. And maybe somebody is right. And it ain't that they right about something. It's how they addressed it. Sometimes it's the way you say stuff that'll put me off. You know what I mean? Sometimes The way people, oh, you wrong, this and that. Oh, you can fry in hell. As far as I care, you came at me way sideways. I did, you could have been right and said it nicely. Yeah, I mean, I ain't got no problem with that. You could have been right and addressed it like an adult. But some people just, man, if you come at me cockeyed, man, you can fry all the way in hell. Whether you right or wrong. Just because you right, that don't mean be inhumane. That's the problem with the country right now. I know what I'm doing. Okay, okay. Put my cover back on first. I was trying to remember, and I'm trying to do this while this camera. I'm looking at the screen. I'm sweating. Y'all can see them drops. That's not rain. That's me sweating like a dog. I had to put my puppy in the house. She was boiling in oil. I'm still looking at the screen, y'all. So if you want to sharpen a chain, recommend vice. Yeah, you know what? I do it freehand. I just got done sharpening this chain. I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'm gonna show you. I already sharpened my chain on the electric chainsaw and on this steel right here. I got a couple of tools to sharpen it, little guide tools. I don't like those. Every time I use one of them, they slow, and they just don't give me the cut I want. I'm not throwing no chips like that, and I just freehanded. I've been doing it for so long that I like to freehand. Okay, okay. I'm gonna show you in a minute if I can get this right. And you right though with a vise, but here's the thing about having a vise. You ain't always in a place where you can really use a vise. Wait, let me. Got the wrong one. Hold on. Okay. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Amen to that. And sometimes people get a little kooky in the head. Like, yeah, this ain't that kind of channel. Oh, look at that. You big dummy. Look at that. I done messed up. Why ain't y'all say I messed up? Say, Led, I think your chain is stuck. Y'all just wanted to watch me struggle on the struggle bus. See that? Came off the bar down here. Right there. It's so much easier to do this when I ain't got no camera in my chest. All right, I'm gonna have to just get crunk. All right. That's enough visual. Oh, come on now. Chainsaw need a little Viagra? What's going on? Some blue chews or something? Working with a monster. You don't want that too tight. I always like my chain, this how tight I like it. To be able to pull it and I can see that tooth barely get over the top. It's right there. See that? Right there. A little more. That's it. Right there. All right. I don't want it too tight at all. I have more problems with them with the tight ones. The tight ones always give you problems. Look at this. I done put the dog. Y'all gotta be putting this thing on. Them tight ones, make you mess up. Get the job done too quick. Ooh, goodness gracious. Let me stop. Oh, I gotta watch out for them tight ones, boy. That might be a little too. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to watch the screen, but it ain't moving. I've already filled up my bar chain oil and I filled up my fuel. But like I said, here's a sharpener here. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of different sharpeners. Here's a sharpener I like to use. A plain, ordinary file for this diameter of tooth. But let me show you the other one. Here, these these are the ones with the guide on it that files the top and the teeth. They okay. They okay. They do a good job. They really do. But I really truly prefer to do it by hand. I end up having this one and I took the files out of there because I like to do it by hand. I sharpen that top and then come around and then sharpen all the teeth myself. I don't, if when I use this, it worked, but damn, it's slow. God, it's slow. So all I do, and I don't flip my chainsaw, I come up at an angle. I watched professional arborists, and I did all my research from them over the years. And this one guy, man, he starting here. See that? It's the perfect shape of that. He starting here. You supposed to be coming like this, flush. Because when this is on here, it's flush like this. He don't do that. That's another reason I don't like this. He come up. See that point right there? See this point right here? And see this point right here? He comes up with a twist. Up with that point with a twist. Just like that. And he do each tooth the same amount of times. Depending on how much work I do, I'll run it around 5 times. Just like that. See why it ain't making so much noise? Listen, I'm gonna be quiet. Listen how it ain't making that much noise. It ain't making that much noise because I've already sharpened this blade. When this is dull, it makes a noise like you're trying to sharpen. Hell, let me show you. Let me show you. This one needs to be sharpened. Let me see if I got the right size. I don't got the right size file. Hold on. Here's a smaller one. Now listen. Hear that? Listen. See, it's even catching. Listen. Hear it? Watch it quiet up. That mug dull. because I use this all the time. Listen. Okay, so I will keep doing that up to that point, and that mug gonna throw some chips. So that's what I do. Now, let's go ahead and get this mug started. Let me see. I'm sweating like a... And then I'll answer some questions. But this big baby is ready to go. This mug ready to go. Right there. I always cut it off. This is another reason people be like, Ryobi can't beat steel. Please. Look at that. That mug ain't doing nothing. This is what happens when your stuff is out of maintenance. See that? I had it running earlier. Gotta put your mouth right on it. That mug don't want to do nothing for me. I might have flooded it. Hitting the trigger. Spark plug is fine. I just had it running. Where did you buy the small saw at? Amazon. Look down in my description box under this video. I got both of those saws on from Amazon. Wow. That's tripping me out. It's flooded. That boy flooded. Hear that? It's flooded. I don't know. This one I haven't started. I just pulled this out the truck. Let's see what it do. There you go. Let's see what this little guy do. Every time. See that? I can't make this up. It's like, sometimes, man, don't waste your money, especially if you ain't no professional arborist. Don't be spending $1,000 on no chainsaw, but you need something for an emergency, right? What's up, Pure Grow? Any questions? I'm answering any questions before I get off of here. How often do you change the lubricant for the chain on an electric chainsaw? Oh, you'll run out. You'll run out. If you're working, it's going to run out, and you should really should keep an eye on your fuel, and keep an eye on your bar chain oil. You don't want that to run dry. So I'll be cutting, and it leaves a layer of oil on all my cuts. If I happen to stop seeing that, I stop and look at it. And if I got just a little oil in that reservoir, fill him up. So it really depends on how hard you're working, you know. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on trying this month, but I'm answering questions until it's over. Let me see. So you don't change it, you just refill it when it's low, usually when you are about to start cutting for a long time. That's true. Very true. Thank you for that, L Cool J. Where did you buy? Okay, got that one. Say, this is why I go electric. That doesn't, yeah. Sometimes them electric ones ain't gonna do you no good either if you ain't got no electricity. This got something to do with something I did. Because I just had this mug running moments ago before I broke it down. Yeah, I smell the fuel too. I flood. What cooler weather vegetable crop would you? I don't know. Right now, I got a chainsaw in my hand. Shaggy, how you doing? Thank you, Shaggy, for the pond and tractor fund, man. Thank you. Thank you for that. Because I'm so behind. I'm so behind on everything. And every day that it rains, it just pushes me another day or more behind, depending on how much it rained. Dang, that sucker tried to start earlier. I flooded this sucker. I flooded him. Yeah, I flooded him. I don't know. And that is my steel chainsaw. Ain't nothing, I ain't no need to pull my spark plug out. I know exactly what's going on. I flooded it. And either I could pull the pull the spark plug out and dry out the reservoir, dry out the chamber, or let it sit out in the sun, which I'd rather do. All right, y'all, I'm with you. I'm with you, that's enough. Whew. Any last questions? Is the top lever, yeah, trust me, I know how to use it. I told you, I flooded that mug because it started up and then I kept on cranking on it. No, I already did flip that up. I told you, yeah, nice way. Trust me, go back and look at my work. I know what I'm doing. I pay a lot of money for that chainsaw. So when you're doing stuff like that, you better know what you're doing. I know I just flooded it while I was sitting here trying to read. When I heard that first crank, I should have flipped it off. is the stop lever out. What do you mean by the stop lever? Rucker Homestead say, I see your Harley. Is it still for sale? Yep. I just got it out here. Listen, it's all it is right now. It need to be washed off. It's just waiting to get sold. I'll probably never drive it again. It's just, listen, it's too dangerous, man. For all of my bikers, all of my riders, man, more power to you. More power to you. Riding a motorcycle these days is so dangerous. And I'm not talking about riding the motorcycle. I'm talking about the maintenance of the highways and the pollution and the trash on the roads. I done seen so many people get wiped out just by driving over trash or a pothole. Listen, when I'm driving to Freedom Acres, or no, when I'm coming from Freedom Acres, there's this pothole in the highway that's so deep that I know I'm going to have my truck suspension checked, because it won't stop bouncing after I hit this pothole. It was so deep. And all I think every time I accidentally hit that pothole, because every freaking time I forget it's there, all I can think is, oh man, I'm glad I'm not on my motorcycle, because I'll be dead. I would be dead. There is no, you may do some kind of Knight Rider bullshit and make it up out of there. Nah, you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? If you don't die, you gonna get hurt real bad. So me riding something this big and this heavy, that scares me, man. You know, when I was younger, I didn't care, because, you know, I'm a rider. But now, man, shit, I want to see my grandkids, you know, one day. I ain't got no grandkids yet. I want to see my grandkids. You know, I want to see my the last couple of my kids get married and all that stuff. No, it ain't worth it, man. Now, I drive my little scooter around to the store and back here, but that's it. I'm going to read this just to play with it. L Cool J. Your name is L Cool J, right? Say, hey, lad, I just Googled your problem. You have to put the saw on the ground, hold it down with one knee, put it in run position, chain brake on, hold trigger, open, and keep pulling till it starts. Thank you, L Cool J. Thank you. Oh, man. No more questions? Emergency time coming? Nobody got no questions whatsoever? Do you have your emergency equipment? That's a good question. Hey, I got a canoe back there. How I forget? I think it's a 20-footer. It's like, let's see. I'm gonna have to. I got like I think it's like a 16 or 20-foot canoe back there. I won't ever sell that. Not with all these floods going on right now. No, sir. No. I thought about selling my canoe. That's a piece of my emergency equipment. It's probably foxes living up under it, and beaver rats and raccoon bears and shit might be living up under my canoe, but I'm not selling it. I'm never selling that mug. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm not selling it. I don't even mind if creatures turn it into a house, long as it can float. Pretty girl said, I read your mind with that look. You know, I'm trying not to be that guy today. It's just I'm gonna just let people just be knowledgeable. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't no ain't no need of me getting sass not sassy. I ain't gonna say I'm being sassy. I ain't gonna ain't no need of me getting crunk with dude cause he trying to help. Right. L Cool J, you know it's L Cool J. It's not your help that really bothers me. Cause it don't bother me. It's your name, bruh. It's your name, L Cool J. It's your name. It's just bugging the hell out of me. I'm gonna keep it real. Missy says, me and my friends were just talking about getting inflatable rafts, boats, and canoes. I got those pool floaties, those the ones that, that you lay the sunbathe in. Yeah, everybody should have some kind of inflatable flotation device these days. I'm not kidding. With some kind of electric pump to pump them up fast, something self-inflatable. Uh, Let me see. Well, James said it's hot out. Yeah, it's hot, but then too, me yanking on this cord. Listen, this steel 271 is heavy, so me keep on picking that thing up and dropping it down, pulling that cord like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a Popeye arm doing that. Normally, it take me about 3 or 4 cranks and it's over, but I think I flooded it. I filled it with gas. Where my man at? Where my man at? L Cool J. I ain't done with you yet. He said I'm a long time subscriber. Well, I appreciate you. Man, that name. I can't tell people what to do, but I can't take that seriously. I can't take that seriously, man. Your name is L Cool J. Are you Hispanic? I'm just asking. Cause that's gonna make it even funnier, man. That's gonna make it funnier. That is a whole stage comedy act if you tell me yes, you Hispanic. Please, please, man. Okay, even lie to me. Tell me you tell me you Hispanic or something, man. Come on, L Cool J. Please. That'll just say if you tell me that you Hispanic or something, Mexican, whatever, that'll make me feel better. Where it won't annoy me so much. Please. Please, man. Come on, do this for me. Help me out. Is your name El Cool J? I would love to hear you say your name too. James says I hate my mower. Like in your I don't James Dewart, what are you talking about? My mower. James Dewar, what are you talking about? How am I loving my mower? What are you talking about? Hey T-Wo, what's up? Said pool noodle boosters are at the Dollar Tree and one to a pool noodle and make a raft. Right. Yes. I'm what okay. Damn. L Cool J, you said you'll be Hispanic today. You ain't Hispanic and your name is L Cool J. Oh man. L Cool J, you ain't. That's Man, that's almost blasphemy for doing that. Uh, what are the best year-round plants to keep in the greenhouse? The chronic. What? Right, Quan said it's funny if they was Hispanic, but they ain't. And then it's kind of like, gotta side eye you, L Cool J. Say nickname is J, favorite rapper LL Cool J. But yeah, nope, nope. You gonna catch the blues with that name, especially if you end up going viral and blowing up. People gonna give you the business, man. They gonna give you the business. You never know when you gonna go viral. Nope. You might wanna twist that up a little bit, especially if you ain't Hispanic. If you was Hispanic, they'd give you a pass. But if you ain't, they gonna give you the blues about that. Your day is coming. You gonna go viral, and then you gonna be like, you gonna be wishing you didn't. T-Wall said, "Yep, just score collapsible containers." Wait a minute. You said, what are the best year-round plants to go? Right, in the greenhouse. While we talking about chainsaws and safety, the chronic. I don't know what you want from me. James Dewart says, Power Smart. Oh. Power Smart mower you was showing new out of the box. My son-in-law, remember I just did a live stream with my wife and my daughter. We was picking pears. That's the lawnmower my son-in-law was using. So I don't know what's wrong with yours, but mine is a beast. I don't know. You said it moves slow? Mine don't. And that ain't me talking about the sponsoring. I like that mug. I asked them, could I show it? They didn't come to me. I asked them. You want to know why I asked them, could I show that lawnmower? Because I like Power Smart stuff. All those Power Smart generators I got, 755 Media in the house. 755 Media. I want to talk to you too. I want to talk to you too. I want to talk to you, Unbiased LLC. I want to talk to Crafty Leo. I want to talk to several people, but I want to. I'm gonna go and we're gonna talk on the side. Cause I watched your video, sister, and 755 Media. You did a video called "Why You Ain't Subbing Me." I watched that the other day. Number one, you was jamming. Number two, you made one hell of a point. And I wanted to have a whole discussion with it for people. I said I was going to stop doing this, which I did, but I want to have at least one more go round of people that need a boost, like some spotlight, because there's no reason why a lot of people shouldn't have, at least 400, 500,000 subscribers with the stuff that y'all do. I could sit on here and talk shit for hours. It's y'all putting in some real work. So, man, salute to you. So, 755 Media, I'll be talking to you, okay? We got to figure something out here. Okay, James Dewar says, okay, sounds good. Maybe I got a dud. I'll look at the tensioner. The tensioner on what? On the wheels? I don't know, man. Mine worked fine. I knocked down a few things with it yesterday. I could take you out on the island and show you what I did, but all right. Any questions about preparations or safety while you trying to on the road? Anybody? I don't want to keep y'all all day and just be running my mouth. Unbiased LLC in the house. There she go. What's going on, my sister? I was just telling 755 Media, she made that song about why you ain't subbing me. And I kind of wanted to do one more. Let's all get together and try to put our names out there so people that deserve it can get some kind of recognition. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out there. Oh, Big Rooster show. I watch Big Rooster and he had 35 people watching. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So that's all. That's all. I said I was gonna stop doing that because so much weird shit done happened over the past. And I just said, but then that ain't me though. Yeah, 755 Media, I'm with you. That just ain't me. I've been this way all these years. I ain't changed on YouTube like that. Now I ain't gonna start now. It don't help me none. Let me see. Uh Designs and decor and more says I'm preparing an emergency bag to grab an emergency. I want a small vessel like a canoe or a small boat to float in. That's smart. That's smart. Hey, listen here. Um, I got you, unbiased. I got you, my sister. We we really, really, truly need to be thinking about flooding. I say I was working. My apologies. Apologize for what? Working. Don't apologize to me for getting the girl. Get your money. Shit, you know I'm gonna come on again today or tomorrow or the next day. Don't apologize because you miss me. Oh no, I contact you behind the curtains and be like, hey, I got an idea. No, don't. You don't owe me no apology. What are the basic tools you need for repairs? Judy, repairs for what? That's a good question. What are the basic tools you need for repairs? When you say repairs, repairs for what? Monet, you said, can she put up a link? No, it's not allowed on my channel. It won't show up. Just go to, look at her right now and put at 755 Media and go straight over to her channel. Let me see. James, see, I grabbed some life preservers last hurricane season and whistles for the family to grab as needed. Let me tell you something. I ain't had a boat in a real boat in about 8 years, 6 to 8 years, something like that. Let me tell you something. I got all them life jackets right there in my garage. I won't get rid of them. Around the home and yard. Judy, I wish I could help you with that. It's just that's too many tools to mention. For repairs for your home, repairs for your home, repairs for your yard, repairs for your car, repair for your plumbing, repair for your electrical. We'll be here all day. There is no universal tool that you can use for all of those jobs. I would love to help you, but that list is vast, okay? I can't tell you every tool that you would need around your home and your yard. Okay, Judy, I'm a play with it, okay? I'm gonna try this. A Phillips screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a hammer, um, a crescent wrench. Those are some of the most basic tools that'll get you by in universally in a lot of different situations. Right, that's a good one, Yolanda. Some pliers. That's a good one, Quan. Some duct tape. Okay, that's a good one. That's not going to solve all of your problems, but that's a good place to start. Okay, flathead screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, a hammer, some pliers, a crescent wrench, some duct tape. That's a good one, Unbiased LLC. A flashlight, because sometimes this stuff happen at night. You need to be able to see it, and preferably one of those headlamps to go on your head, because your hand's gonna be full of tools working on something, and you're gonna need to see. You ain't gonna be able to hold the flashlight necessarily unless you like holding flashlights in your mouth. That's a good one. That's a good one, Patricia. Scissors. Thank you everybody for chipping in to help this beautiful lady. Thank you for this. Scissors is a good one. Some good sharp scissors. Okay. Designs and decor and more says Amazon has a nice cheap starter kit for women. And what I'll do is I'll have my wife, Lady Led, make a very short video of her tool bag that we slowly building. Okay. 755 Media says once you use a head flashlight, you don't want any other kind anymore. That is so true. Misty Hawk says there are tool sets she can get from Lowe's and Home Depot with a lot of tools in it. That's absolutely right. That's another good one, Quan Brooks. A measuring tape, at least a 12-foot measuring, at the very least, a 12-foot measuring tape. That kind of solves a lot of problems all the way around. Let me see. Pretty Girl Garden says a socket set. That's going a little too far. If she just starting out, let's start with the basics. Okay, that's a good one, but let's start with the basics. Okay, okay. I'm gonna play with it. Um, get this, everybody. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. If you had, let's play a survival game. Y'all down? How many people are down with a quick survival game? Let's do it. Y'all down? Okay. You got $20. You got 20 bucks. You need you don't have any tools, $20. What's the most basic but most necessary tools that you can put in your little tool bag for $20? Go. You have $20 to your name, but you need the most basic of universal tools. You can say where you can get them from for the certain, and put the price too. Put the price, average price. Put an average price. Put a dragon, dragon queen, a multi-tool. Remember, you only got $20, but you need to get as many universal tools as you possibly can. When you put your tool up, give me an average price. And give me an average price and give me where would you get it from. Uh-uh, 755. You ain't getting no Swiss Army knife for no $20. Nope. Nope. You ain't getting no Swiss Army knife. I got some. Ain't nan one of them $20, not even from the pawn shop. Allen keys. What would you use an Allen key for? You talking about Allen wrenches. What would you use them for? Thank you for that, Hector. Says Dollar Tree is good for this. Absolutely, absolutely. Multi-screwdriver, $10. But all you got is screwdrivers for $10. You got a whole, I ain't gonna say wasted. You spent whole $10 on a whole screwdriver set. Multi-tool hammer, Walmart for $11. So you just spent $11, almost $12 on a little tiny hammer. Now I know what you're talking about. It's about this big and it got a little baby screwdriver in it and stuff like that. Harbor Freight is a good place, Steve. You right. So I want you to really think. Now you're going to be using these tools in real life. An axe is going to cost you anywhere from $10 to $20. So that's all you'll have. I'm talking about you need as many universal tools as you can possibly get. Y'all gonna make me do a video. Y'all gonna make me mess around and do a video. A survival $20 video. Y'all gonna make me do it. Yeah, Temu is a good place if you want your merchandise next year. So it's an emergency, you know. If you want your hammer and drill next year, Let me see. Quan said, I'll be all up in Harbor Freight with their coupons. Absolutely. Let me see. Flash, Flathead, Hammer, Pliers, Dollar General. Sarah, B3E, absolutely. Leather gloves. Leather gloves gonna cost you. Leather gloves from where first? What? What? What kind of job is you doing? You like the Midnight Stalker or something? Leather gloves. When I read leather gloves, I instantly straight thought next on the first 48. That's the first thing I thought was crime. Yeah, leather gloves. Get the job done. You gotta explain leather gloves to me better, cause my mind just went somewhere else. Okay, please explain leather gloves, cause that's a lot of money. Dave Busby said yard sales have some good stuff. Yeah, but I need somewhere specific. You can't just say yard sales because this is for everybody to go somewhere. That's why I said name the place you getting them from. Work gloves. Where's y'all getting these gloves? And you gonna waste your money on gloves? You know, you go in your trunk. It's like you got a jack? No. You got an air inflator? No. You got a screwdriver? No. You got a drink? No. I got some gloves. Like who the hell did I just get in the car with? What? Some gloves? Everybody's saying some gloves. Work gloves, leather gloves, plastic gloves. What is you into? Out of all the stuff you could be doing, they saying gloves. You need some screwdrivers, wrenches, hammers, duct tape, and all this other stuff, and everybody keeps saying gloves. Don't forget some gloves. Listen, remember, okay, we about to play this. We gonna play this. Y'all gonna make me do this video? Please don't make me do this. I did this years ago. Please don't make me do this again. Sylvia said 100, Walmart 148 piece household tool kit for $15.99. Thank you, Sylvia Garden. I'm gonna have to look into that, but thank you for that. Greg Wallace, is it time to plant greens in containers? It's time to plant greens in the pot. My own beautiful said, refresh our memories, please do it. You gonna make me mess around and go put on some clothes. You gonna make me mess around and go put on some clothes and go to the store and do this $20 Universal Tool Challenge. Inspired by, what was her name? Janet. D loves to ease up on them legs. D Love, I ain't hurting. I ain't hurting on nobody. I'm just saying, man, read the room. You know what I mean? Read the room. Read the room. That's all I'm saying. Read the room. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? I ain't asking for much, and I'm trying to be kind. I'm being as kind as you know. I'm really a good guy, but people throw me off. People throw me off when they do stuff like that, cause it kind of be like, you ever been uh you ever been doing something, and then your wife come in and say, "How this look on me?" What? I'm sitting here trying to drop this transmission in this damn Buick, and you come out here in this dress with the tag still on and talking about some how this look. It don't look like nothing right now. I'm covered in oil and transmission fluid, and I'm holding this transmission up with one hand, hoping it don't crush my skull. And you come out here talking about some how this look on me. See what I'm saying? Read the room. You know, you know. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to burn nobody bread. I'm just saying, damn. When people do stuff like that, it just kind of make me wonder, like, what's on your mind? Did you even just sit in the video for about 2 seconds and be like, oh, they ain't talking about no gardening. They ain't talking about no bread. They ain't talking about no tomatoes. And he got a Harley Davidson behind him. He just dropped the chainsaw. They ain't nobody. We talking about survival tools. Hey, about when you think I should be planting some greens? What? I don't. But then, let me stop. When we talk about planting some green, nobody asks me jack. That's enough of that. Let's do this. All right, we've been on here about an hour and a half. Y'all gonna make me do this video. Let's do it. Okay, y'all. If you want to join into this video, you're more than welcome. Missy Hawk says Home Depot has a 14-piece set for $14.88. Hammer, tape, measuring tape, level, scissors, adjustable wrench, screwdriver with different heads to use, and carrying bag. Dollar Tree also has good starter tools. Absolutely, because I was going to Dollar Tree. Judy says Habitat for Humanity stores sell tools. Yeah, don't go there though. You need something that's universal. If you go to Habitat for Humanity, if you go to the Goodwill, if you go to yard sales, it's just you don't know what you're even looking for. So if you're that new and you need to know what you need, I'm going off your question, meaning you don't have a clue. Don't go to yard sales, garage sales, Habitat for Humanity, Goodwill, because you don't know what you're going to get. Yeah, Dollar Tree is my spot too, Missy. Thanks to you. Just pick up one of these kits or sets that everybody is talking about. But this is what I'm going to do for you, Judy. Okay, I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to I'm going to record myself picking up several tools, and I cannot go over $20. I'm gonna do that again. I don't know where that old video is, but we're gonna do it again to purchase universal tools that I would need for around the house, a little bit of automotive, and maybe even using a few of them in the yard for gardening and just around the house, just for you. Okay? So if you want to buy an already starter kit, Missy Hawk said one. A couple of different people said those starter kits from Home Depot, Lowe's, and stuff like that. They're Walmart, pretty good. That'll get you rolling. So I have a okay. Yeah, Doc says Harbor Freight got great tool sets. Yeah, yeah. But remember, we're trying to stay under $20 to get as many universal tools as we could possibly get. Okay. So, all right. So we're gonna get on off of here. And again, thank y'all for coming by. And please be safe. Get a chainsaw. Look down in the description box below, and those are the chainsaws that I own. You at least should have one in your car or in your garage sitting around somewhere ready for activation. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Judy. This is inspired by you. We are going to the Dollar Tree today. Y'all lucky I'm in town so I can do this. We're going to go to the Dollar Tree and we're going to buy some Universal. Oh my God. 755 Media said I got Snap-on tools. Yeah, you for about $4,000. Yeah, Snap-on tools. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna do another video. We're gonna do another video because I can't make this one longer because this one would actually probably make my video probably 2 hours longer. We're gonna be talking about a bug out vehicle again. Okay? How many people are down for that? We're gonna be talking about another bug out vehicle. Greg Wallace says, I apologize if I offended you asking about you ain't offend me, man. You ain't offend me at all. I just be wondering. That's all. I'm not offended. And you don't gotta apologize. I'm just like, you know, it's like you came through the side door and was like, hey, kind of green should I be planting? Hey, what y'all doing in here? What y'all? You know, that's all. I'm not offended. You good? Just kind of read the room a little bit, just a little bit. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be, cause I've been tinkering around back in my bug out trailer, cleaning it up, getting it ready for the road because the time is coming for me to start doing some traveling. And you may be on the lookout for a little camper or a little trailer or something, a van, something. Let's keep it 100. With everything going on, you may want to get some kind of trailer, enclosed trailer, a little pull behind camper, or a van. We're going to talk about that, okay? What's tomorrow? Sunday? We're going to talk about it tomorrow, all right? But today, I'm about to go to the Dollar General right now after I put my tools up. And then I'm going to record this video and I'm going to release this video for y'all. I would do it live, but my feed might break up. We'll see. But let's go to the Dollar General. If you want to join me, go to your local Dollar General or go to your local big box store and see how many universal tools that you can use for under $20. You're going to realize $20 ain't a lot of money, right? Harbor Freight stuff costs too much when we talk about $20. Go to Dollar General. Watch how much stuff you can get. So, watch how much stuff you can get from the Dollar General. Good, decent stuff. What time you coming back on? You know what? What time is it right now, y'all? I don't know what time it is. What time is it? Eastern time. Because do y'all wanna go okay. I got a better idea. How many people want to go to the Dollar General? We only functioning with the Dollar General. Oh no. Go to the Dollar General. It's 2:30. Good. How many people want to go to the Dollar General or go and join me on this quest? You gotta go buy some kind of tool set or make up your own tool set for under $20. And then I'll come back on. If it's 2:30 now, I'll come back on at 6 o'clock. I'll give everybody a good 3.5 hours, right? I'll come back on at 6:30, and I'll do a stream yard because I'm gonna be still home, and we'll all show what we got for under $20. I'll even accept 2001. I'll accept 2025. Okay? But that you can't it can't be $21. It can't be $21. So that's tax included everything. It can't be over $21. That's what I'm gonna say. How many people want to join with me? How many people? Oh, Missy Hawk said, challenge accepted. Now I'm gonna come back on. That means everybody about to go out and spend $20, and you're gonna come back in and show everybody. Are you down? If I can get enough people to do this, I will do it. And I'll do a stream yard, and we can all show each other what you got for $20. I will play if we'll even do, thumb up, thumb down if everybody say like, nah, he spent $22. Like, would you give a person a break if they kind of bit it open a little bit, went over a little bit? We even play that. Okay? We'll do a little poll on people like, nah. Okay. Okay, Katina Brooks said you down. Missy Hawk said challenge accepted. Who else is down? See, nobody want to play. Uh, okay. Let me see. How many? Who else want to play? Who else want to play? Let me see. Maybe we can all think about simply Bill says maybe we can all think about something more cost effective. The suppliers have gone up on their prices because they know folks are prepping. Katina Brooks says $2 pliers, $4, 8-piece screwdriver, $8, two 24 AA batteries, 247, zip ties, 249, and less than $20. Katina Brooks, you want to join me or not? Katina Brooks, is that at Harbor Freight? Is that at Harbor Freight? Yeah, when you said zip ties, I already know what you talk about. And batteries, that's Harbor Freight you talk about, ain't it? I don't care where you go. Are we showing receipts? No, I ain't gonna do that to you. I don't want to put you out there like that. We playing on the honor system. We gonna play on the honor system. Just you ain't gotta lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie. Just go and tell people you spent $20. We ain't gotta be like bam in your face. Oh, now, unless you just went on the app, Katina. Okay, now unless you want to do it like domino in your face. Oh, only paid 50 cents for the screwdriver. Now if you want to domino your receipt in the screen, it's completely up to you. All right, so you can even have the receipt next to you and read it off. This screwdriver cost me 50 cents. But if you want to be like, bow in your face, eat that. Yeah, you hear, I'm going to sprinkle some salt and pepper on that boy because I need you to eat that because I only spent $12. If you want to do that, you're more than welcome. Because that probably will help somebody else be like, damn, ooh, I messed around and spent $19.99 and all I could have spent $12 for the same stuff. So that's why we doing it. Okay. So I'm really about to stop so we can all go. Everybody that want to play and everybody want to join us at 6:30 Eastern time on StreamYard to show what you purchased. Universal tools for under $20. Try to get as many tools as you can. Okay? That's it. All right? Everybody, thank you for joining me today. Now, this is for emergencies. And thank you, Judy. This was inspired by you. Okay? So I appreciate you. I appreciate your questions and everybody. And who was that? Man, no offense. You know, if you've been watching me for a long time, you already know. You already know I was gonna get you. You already know I was coming for you. Coming for the juggler. So you good. I think it was Will Burnett? You already know we good, man. Don't worry about it. You know I was coming to get you though. You know I wasn't gonna let you sit about there talk about no greens and whatnot. Okay. All right, 755 Media. All right, I see y'all at 6:30. And let me hurry up. I ain't got no socks on. I'm no socks and Crocs. Marcus, I don't have any panties on. I ain't even got on no drawers. Let me go in here. I'm dangling and sweaty. Let me go wrench off, and then I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree. I don't think I'm even going nowhere else. I'm gonna run off to the Dollar Tree, but I know these boys need some. Put them in have a threesome with some soap. You know what I'm saying? Put these nuts, have a threesome with some soap. Like, hey, yeah, what's your name? Ivory. I know who y'all is. Y'all brothers, ain't y'all? Y'all like twins or something? Yeah. We twins. Yeah. Ivory, huh? Mm-hmm. What's your last name? Soap. Mm-hmm. Let me stop. Cause see, I'm going too far. I'm going too far. But I'm about to go. I'm about to go hose these boys off so I can go. Cause I don't want to go into the Dollar Tree like that big dude in front of me smell funny. You know, you be in the aisle sometime and somebody in front of you like, oh, oh, what? He, ooh, he buying a cherry pie. I hope he bought some deodorant. Ooh, you ever get out of the lane from somebody in front of you and just go? I'd rather stand in a longer line because I can't stomach smelling. I done lost my appetite. I might as well leave out the grocery store now because all of you stinks. All of you should be arrested. All of you. Your whole body. Your pants should be arrested. Your socks, everything you wearing should have its own arrest warrant out for it. Because you and everything you wearing stink. I don't want to be that guy. So let me hurry up and let me go and do this real quick. Everybody, I see you at 6:30. All right? Love you, and I'm out. Peace.